Roger, right on, right here. Getting your gate rolling. Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. Messy miracle bench.
Hole in my head. Hey, Richie, let the video gate roll. 139, Shaolin. Waving a hand. Oh, shit, agenda. It's clear. Don't block her. Oh, shook it.
The fast talking, slow walking, needle dancing, skip shooting, audio slinging, big bads, fearing the shit out of them. Oh, second set of the big gun got down.
Oh, that fast walking, slow talking, looking over his shoulder. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Frank, no disrespect, but when you know you're the man that makes, or the creature that makes the alphas and the omegas, the last thing you ever do is look behind you, son.
Dude, don't you ever feel bad about looking behind you, 10-4. Don't ever. You know, when you have a vibe, you turn around, usually there's nothing there, because there's angels encamped around you. But don't ever fear looking behind you. When you get the thought, just look behind, you know, because you never know.
You know, when you say there's angels around you, you sort of make me jealous, because the chief of the Seraph, the chief of the angels, imagine how many he's got around him. Last thing he ever does is look over his shoulder, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't get that vibe. I always look behind right quick, especially when she beautiful and she come walking right by me. Shit, my head couldn't spin fast enough. I'm a girl watcher. That's the only motherfucking time you see me look behind me, Jack.
Don't look up. One never knows, do one. 10-4. I actually thought you were going to say, Frankie, don't ever call me son, you know.
Watching girls go by,
Johnson was the greatest fighter that ever walked on the face of this earth, probably besides King David, 10-4, or even Joshua. John L. Sullivan, Rocky Marciano, Jersey Joe Walcott, and my favorite, Sugar Ray, and Rocky Marciano, naturally. But I'm saying the greatest that ever lived on this planet, that would have kicked the crap out of each and every one of them, would have took Mike Tyson and used him as a toothpick. You know, he was a guy that made you want to get mad and pick you apart. Jack Johnson, 1910. What did you say, David? The guy with the slingshot? Mike Tyson is a toothpick, Frank. Frank, what did you say, David? The guy with the slingshot? Jack Johnson. Big black man, a lot of racism on him, and he'd make whatever white boy that was in the ring, made him pay. Pay to the dearest, as a gentleman even. That's because somebody gave his grandmother a white.
What's the matter?
You mentioned David too, Frank, from the Bible. Ouch, anyway. Yes, Richie Rich. Jack Johnson with his white women. Yes, he was. He loved the white women. In fact, his wife was a white woman. And boy, oh boy, did he really suffer for that too. 10-4. They had a documentary on him, and then there was a movie about him, and what's his name? James Earl Jones, or whatever the heck he is, you know, the guy with the very deep voice, he played him. Muhammad Ali probably studied this guy, you know, because that's the kind of guy he was. He'd talk to you about the bar, you'd get pissed off, he'd let you hit him, well, this guy really didn't let you hit him even, you know, he was faster than even Ali, you know? Ali sucked. Want to see a real fighter punching Sugar Ray Leonard from back in the day. That was a real excellent fighter, man. 10-4. Real good boxer.
Hey, we got a boxer out here who claims his record's 21-0. Anybody ever hear of him?
My guy was Tommy Hearns, the Hitman. Sugar Ray Leonard just ran around the ring long enough to tire out the other guy and then start picking him apart. That's what he did. I mean, I sort of liked him, the 7-Up commercial with his son, you know, but look at it in real life boxing, forget about it. All he did was he probably jogged 20 miles a day.
All right, listen, who do you think, Mr. Bandit, had the biggest chin in boxing to date?
Run around and chase him around and then he'd finish him off when they were tired. There's a whole psychology behind the boxing game, man.
Mr. Bandit.
Rocky Marciano would get broken up. Sugar Ray Leonard ran not to get hit. That dude got broken up. Rocky Balboa was supposed to be like Rocky Marciano, quote unquote, you know?
All right, Mr. Bandit.
Yeah, but you'd be on the band. Rocky Marciano retired champion. Tenfold.
Mr. Bandit.
Tenfold.
Mr. Brooklyn Bandit.
Fighters was John O'Sullivan. And he did 500 fights, no losses. Yep, 10-4.
Hey, Brooklyn Bandit.
Yo, Rich, what? You feel like going to Gleason's? We could spar a bit.
Nah, I figure I gotta throw a switch to get at you. I gotta ask you a question. In your boxing opinion, who to date, I got two questions, I'm going to point out something good. To date, who do you think was the boxer that had the most chin, took the most hits, exhibited the most chin in each of his bouts, and still won?
I got to say George Foreman. George Foreman had a chin, a chin of granite.
Well, in my opinion, I think as of this date and time in history, I think it was Boom Boom Mancini. But let me ask you something. Can you give me the name of the fighter, the boxer, that with one punch knocked out a horse?
Randall Tex Cobb.
No, sir. The man was Duran, Roberto Duran. That's how he got the nickname Stone Fist. The farm he grew up on. He was always boxing and then playing with the dead cattle and boxing against that. And one day, and that's how he got noticed. That's why the owner of that farm pushed up to him to box. One day that owner watched him get mad and take a right cross and knock a horse cold out. Out, right off its feet, down on its side.
Well, then Randall Tex Cobb must have did it in a movie.
I could assure you Tex Cobb did it in a movie, but goddamn Roberto Duran earned the name Stone Fist because of doing it in reality.
Yeah, well, he did have a chin, though, that's for sure.
Nah, the chin guy was Mancini.
Oh, but he had a chin, too. He took a lot of beating from Victor's boy.
Well, he had to take beatings, bro. He had to take beatings, but I'll tell you what. If you were fool enough to get in the way of his right cross, I ain't gonna tell you his fight was over.
No, I didn't use the thing. I need to use it. Well, Sugar Ray was definitely running the other way.
If I was in the ring with Roberto Duran and I was you, I'd be running the other way too, motherfucker. That boy knocked a horse cold out. Do you know what kind of pound pressure you need in your swing to do that?
Then with that radio, I don't have to turn any lights on at night when I want to read the book. I guess it also could be all about the right spot too, you know?
Right on the jaw, the big fat part of the jaw, baby. Right on the big knot in the face, bro. Right on the lower side, the lower part of the face.
Well, they do a lot of mods with him. I seen a guy put a 29.95 inside of one.
You know, I would have given anything to witness that instead of have to read about it as fact, you know?
29.90. Yeah, 10-4. Well, I feel bad for the horse anyway. 10-40. You too, man. The whole night.
I feel bad for the horse too, but it still don't change the fact that's how Roberto Duran was branded with the name Stonefist.
Well, thank you for that FYI. 10-4.
Now, if you want to talk about Hollywood excellence, amen, amen, amen. He put away 11 men in a day, dog plugger. Yo, I tell you, there was no boxing movie to date that made me go hysterical laughing, especially when my man Lou Gossett was spanking that motherfucker on the asshole. Bro, I fell out my chair, bro. But you want to see a good boxing movie? Digstown. It's an all-star cast, bro. Very all-star cast.
Yeah, 10-4. I think I might have watched that before.
And the moral of the story is the one that earned me my creds.
Shoulders ain't that big. I can't take all that weight. Yeah, thanks. I've been on the radio all day. I was out in the garage cutting metal and drilling holes. It's great day.
Matter of fact, that dookie, tall-looking guard with the pocked-up face, if you dyed his hair all gray, it can remind you of somebody out here. Digstown, all-star cast, James Woods. Oh, you know, like when I told you 2 years ago on my video gates, you know the difference between a hustler and a con man? A con man has to leave as soon as he's done with his con. A hustler sticks around and doesn't leave until he wants to leave.
And the hustler knows when to leave too, 10-4, when there's none left to hustle.
And as long as there's dollar vans and taxi drivers and antennas and mics and broken lighter plugs, I'm gonna be aight.
Good for you, man. We want you to be aight. We want you to be better than aight. We weren't put here to survive. We were put here to thrive.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't live that life till after all my shit unfreezes and after my wedding. So, to be honest with you, even I know it's all about maintaining daily to that point. But I promise you, when my shit unlocks and unfreezes, I swear to you, I'm gonna warehouse New York City like you've never seen. Now, people that been to my shops up in Jersey Mall, if they thought Millie's was nice, when they walked into mine, they went, holy shit. Well, I got news for you, dog. Yous ain't seen nothing yet, because I didn't have my money behind any of those productions.
Yeah, Millie's was to me just okay. But anyway, Johnny Iron Man, how you doing? Hey!
That weasel stepped on me when he caught me sleeping. I know he did.
Hello, Frank. Hey, chilling, man. Chilling like a villain. We got Victor out here. We got Johnny Riot. We got Richie Rich. We got Richie Radio. We got Baba Booey. And we had the Crushmaster General before. I don't know if he's in at the Ponderosa right now, but we had the Ninja out here too. Alrighty. Oh, we're headed to the band. Baba Booey. Guy. Hold on, Mike. Mike out there? Guy. Yeah, that's him out there saying yay. Yeah, what's up, Billy? Not too much. Stop killing. Chilling like the villain. And won't be free. Gotta be like Mike, be like
Certainly. Yeah.
There'll be no breakers on 1-5. What's up, John?
I'll be right up. I gotta run it.
Not too much, just hanging out.
I gotta run the 55. Because, this right here, I think Duck's in jail again. He hasn't answered his phone in like a fucking week. All I know is the kid I'm copying from is right across the street from the house. Every time I tell
10 minutes to Michael Action. 10 minutes to Michael Action.
Because Jager's a nickel bag that's like this, that you can't fit another drop in. I'll be up in a minute.
10 minutes to static time. Johnny Jack Daniels, where did he go? Everybody should stand up and cheer.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Wow, what a nice day it was today, huh? Yeah, it definitely turned out to be towards the end, but it was kind of weird during the whole day, you know? Hot, cold, weird, humid, not humid. I don't know what the hell we wanted to do. Yeah, we finally figured it out. Either way, believe me, if it comes to 105 degrees, I'm not going to complain. Although I don't like it that hot, but I'm not complaining. After this winter, it could be as hot as it wants to be. I don't care. Frankie really wasn't that bad of a winter. It's hot. Well, Johnny, if you're thinking numbers, maybe not. If you're thinking numbers, you know, 10-4. But yeah, it was kind of nasty. What's going on there, Johnny boy? Complaining about some snow. Maybe we had a little bit of snow. Was it, were you talking about a cold streak? We really didn't have a cold streak. We had a couple of cold days. You guys a bunch of fucking cooks. Yeah, when it affects your daily work habit, and you know, some of you prima donnas may not have to push a wagon or a shopping cart or whatever you want to call it, utility cart, to buildings around a property, da-da-da-da. Yeah, then no problem. You know, oh, what's a little rain, you little bitch? Yeah, but when you got to go in and out of buildings, you're in the rain, you know, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, you know? Frank, I don't know what you're talking about, Frank. Pushing a cart between building and building has nothing to do compared to what I've been on lately. All right? So I'm not being a little wuss. You think he's working too hard? Yeah, but you know what? I work 5 days a week. 12 months a year. You know what I'm saying? I got it all the time. And I got to deal with people on top of doing my job. Right? So, I'm not really crying, but it could be 110 degrees. And you know what? I want it to be 120 degrees. All you haters that hate the heat, kill you. Kill us all. That's it. Make it hot. That's all. I'm just saying. I wasn't complaining when it was cold. Just saying. Because of this winter, I'm not going to complain when it's hot.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Separation H to hemorrhoids.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Yes, I definitely try not to be a little bitch. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Listen, we're putting up a building, and the breeze, the wind that's coming off the west side is relentless and unforgiving and steady all day long. So, while you guys are sitting cozy in your little fucking bench with tiling the floor and tiling the walls, and we're building a building.
Well, you know, John, do me a favor while you're building that building, and when it's at its coldest, do me a favor. Put your bare hands in a bucket of water and squeeze a sponge. And do that all day. Or at least every 10 minutes. And then you tell me how you feel. You know? I had many years of being in buildings where there was no windows. That maybe a guy like Johnny Iron Man was up 2 or 3 floors because this building has to be done. And as soon as the rock goes up, the tile goes up, blah, 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 blah. You know, no, I might have it a little bit more cushier. But in some ways, there's inconveniences. That's all.
Frankie, quit while you're in, Frankie, because you know as well as I know that if it's at a certain temperature, you're not doing anything like that of the sort. All right, guy? All right? Come your freckles.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you had to replace a couple of squares of sidewalk when it was 20 degrees out. Well, I did, you know, jackhammer, take it out, da-da-da-da, antifreeze in the cement, yada-yada, or replace main side steps, staircase. You know, there's a lot of outside work in the cold, believe me, bro. I'm as salty and seasoned as you are. You know what? Pick the coldest day, we'll go out on your boat. I'll be out there with no problem, you know? I don't know what you're trying to say or do, but yeah, I got a little bit better than I did then. But come on, John.
Thank you, I sent you a picture.
Yeah, but still, dude, you're a fucking prima donna. A local 3 prima donna. Are you kidding me or what? You guys is a top union in the New York City. Where? You know?
Frankie, I'm going to send you a picture of the orange. Let me see if you see it.
Interjection. Moves on the freaking horizontal bridge is a tip job. A tip job. Please. Go ahead. Yeah, you're going to take a picture of you twisting the bulbs and the crystal on the freaking, the ball that drops on, you know. Come on, you prima donna.
Interjection. Prima donnas. Interjection.
Says a man that lives life in a trunk.
Interjection. I'm 3 feet of fucking snow. You guys are sitting home with your union jobs on your asses. Please, give me a break, eh?
What do you mean 3 feet of snow? You're in a trunk in mother's room. What are you talking about? Wherever you go, you're in a trunk.
Interjection. Good evening time, there, 201.
Good evening time, Brooklyn Bandit, Tommy Ninja, 201. And anybody else out there monitoring the frequency, especially my friends 911 and CK, and Michael J. Pyam in 10-4.
Hey, Mike.
We don't have time for them, but anyway, 201, big unit, waving a hand.
Waving it right back, Frank.
Good night, Tucker. Hey, Johnny, what's going on, John? How much is hanging? Yeah, me too. I'm gonna hang. I'm real tired today. I worked late, got up real early. I wanted to come on just to, you know, let Vic know I'm okay. Usually we talk every night. So, I'm going to be on about another 10 minutes, then I'm going to put it to the side. Have I missed anything, or everything's been quiet? Quiet. Excuse me. I guess we shut the monkeys up. think I had pie hole out there a little bit. That's about it. Transgender pie hole. Well, this is ago got arrested for soliciting an undercover cop for prostitution. And his father's name was Johnny Methadone. And those are two facts. And the other fact is he has a lot of stolen parts in his house. Him and George Birdman. And he also deals drug Parliament out of his van. So, I turned on to this website and I saw a picture of 911, got a picture of CK, Parliament, 140 pounds soaking wet. CK is so fat, he's a blimp, he can barely fit through the door. It doesn't help him to go straight or sideways. Just can't fit. He's got to be pushed out. They got to Vaseline him out of the door.
Mike, that's 911 that you need to push out the door. That's probably 911 in the photo you seen with the girl.
Yeah, that's it. 911. I don't know. Someone has the intuitiveness of a detective and is getting all this information. And I'm not asking for it. It's, I guess I am asking for it, but it's being sent to me. And there's so much more. There is so much more. I really think that they played and they're playing out of their league. They stepped out of their comfort zone, and now the fighting and the name calling and the putting people on YouTube and computers is coming back to bite them on the ass.
Not bad at 3-1.
Jerry?
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, you got Johnny Appleseed, you got Brooklyn Bandit, Tommy Ninja, Mike Baba Booey might be monitoring. I don't know if I missed anybody. I'm a little slow tonight.
That's all right. Good to hear you.
What am I, wood? What am I, fucking wood? And JR, most important.
Nah, Ninja, you're not wood, plucker. You're plastic.
Concrete down, too.
Nah, he's not plastic.
Hey, Mike, don't forget concrete, man. John. Yes. If you could get me up there, I swear I quit my job. I go up there every day with you, no sweat. Wow, how friggin' cool. That is awesome. You want to talk about changing your life bulb, Frank? Oh, man. I swear, since I'm a little boy, I dreamt about changing light bulbs on the Verrazano. It's like, I feel like that's like my calling, but then the Lord let me know what my calling is for him, but getting a paycheck, I'm telling you, tell him, whoever it is, I want that job. Give me it. And we're only halfway. We gotta go another 35. Wow, that's freaking awesome. Holy mackerel. The balls in the pants. But you know what? You have to do that. You're alive. Every time you go to work, you're alive. You're right, you know? It's, yeah, I guess you're right, John. That's pretty wild. Total height's going to be 780 feet. We're all set up. Yeah, right? Holy mackerel. And it's not a very big surface area you're working with either, you know? So, wow, that's insane, man. Yeah, definitely. I never really looked at myself as a little bitch, but yeah, until I have to climb up that every day, yeah, I guess I am a little bitch. two Johns. Holy shit, let me tell you. These two Johns know what work is. Wow. Just like getting where you gotta go to do your job is work. Wow.
Hey, yo, you know I live at 46 in Winthrop. If I come into your block, you come to me. Which one?
The Brooklyn Town Res.
Okay, I'll be there in less than 10 minutes. Keep your eyes open. Do that dog, yo, that same food from last night, that dog shit, yeah? Yeah. I want two straight.
I guess he had a nest up there. They had a nest, I guess. I don't know, man. They would have to peck my fucking eyeballs up.
Falcons that are living on 55. Man, I get copies of elections at 55 water.
Yeah. You were ever going in the tower? That big latch that's up there, like a square hatch?
All they find on the floor in the promenade downstairs are heads of pigeons. How about a bumblebee?
Carcasses up there, it's crazy. Yeah, we find them all over the property because they feed over there in the park areas, you know?
You don't see birds flying around Lower Manhattan.
They let them out on purpose to get rid of the pigeons.
Yeah, how about it, Mike?
On the rack.
You said the Koki birds or the Tukey birds, Ninja? Ninja, was that the Koki birds or the Tukey birds they let out?
How about it, Ninja?
He can't hear me. You know he on the phone. I got that noise in his radio.
I hear ya.
That's the Koki bird.
The Tukey bird.
They're playing my song.
Follow the nose. It always knows.
Baba Ganoush. That's Toucan. Toucan Sam.